Now, the Napleton Sports Desk with Sports Director Scott Lepper.
If there's one man on NIU's football team that opponents will spend a lot of time game planning against this season, well, he's not a quarterback, a running back, or a receiver. He is defensive end Sutton Smith. There were probably some better defensive football players in the country last year than Sutton Smith was, but none could match his accomplishments statistically. He led the nation in tackles for loss with 29.5, and he set an NIU record with 14 sacks. His motor is always running high.
He had historic numbers last year, and I've said this to him. He could play better as a defensive end and not come close to those numbers, but I would bet on him if he sets his mind to go attack it.
Offenses went out of their way to try to stop Smith last season, and they couldn't.
Oh man, they chip block with the running backs. They'll put a tight end, play basketball with me. He'll just kind of stand in front of me because they think they can match speed with speed. And sometimes I've been triple teamed.
Smith knows when the defense is so focused on stopping him, it opens up plays for his teammates on the defense.
When I have 2 or 3 guys trying to come at me, it's like, you know we got other studs on this defense, right?
We have a lot of good players on defense. So I think that if Sutton accepts that role, and he really has, and he knows it's coming, is that then his teammates are really going to be freed up to do some things.
Despite his dominance last year, there are still questions in some people's minds if Smith can be effective defending the run. Those doubts only motivate Smith more.
It honestly sickens me that they still think I can't do that.
Just for good measure, Smith has added 20 more pounds this season to give him more mass to go with his speed. He weighs 235 now.
I love that weight. Honestly, people thought I was just a speed rusher. Well, they better not prepare for just a speed rusher. So if we're going to play run game, I'm going to hit you in your face. That's how it's going to be.
Smith is looking forward to playing NIU's tough non-conference schedule of Iowa, Utah, Florida State, and BYU. That gives him more opportunities to show what he can do against good competition.